My sleep hasn't been fantastic since I've been here. Last night I slept well,
Nice.
which I'm thankful for. So first thing was, oh, that was a good sleep. Shall I continue sleeping or shall I get up for breakfast? And I got up for some breakfast and then I was going to go and have a lie down, which I did. Then we wandered around. Ate some more pasta, so feeling pretty good now, ready to rock. Fight day, don't know. Fight day nerves mixed with excitement. That's how we're feeling.
Nice. Good. Paul, do you care if you move here? With this shot, you're perfectly behind his head. It just fucks it up.
That's you and Paul fucking, that's Paul's seat. You fucked him over.
It's good. Thank you. So, can you describe what the past few days have been like? Training, cutting weight? How would you phrase it shortly?
Weight cut was pretty easy, I would think, actually. Fight week's more about the balance between recovering and keeping your body moving, but also making weight. And I think we managed to do that pretty perfectly. And went and trained on the roof every night. Went for a wee walk round Lumpini Park and stuff. So yeah, uneventful, but in a good way. The food you get in Bangkok is fantastic.
Yeah.
So walking around and I'm thinking, oh, I want to eat that. Oh, smelling different smells and stuff like that is pretty. That's the most difficult part of Fight Week for me, I think. When I was younger, I had some potential to be I was a good footballer, I was a good rugby player, and I was a good golfer. I played for the county at all three, but I was very ill-disciplined. Probably disappointed my father in many respects, just because I didn't have the discipline to train and properly, and got distracted by drinking and going out with my friends. And then January 2021 arrived. I just decided it was time to get my act together, so I went down to the boxing gym. Quite good at it, quite quickly, I think. And then, don't know, it's given me a bit of a redemption journey. I'd quite like to, some belt, retire over the next couple of years. That would be, said a redemption journey. It's wasted away my potential in my younger years, and now, whilst I'm older and wiser, I have given an opportunity to my past ill-discipline.
Yeah. Through this whole journey of fighting so far, what do you think was one of the toughest moments that you faced?
The toughest moment?
Yes, it was hard to push through, or it was obviously harder than other moments.
I suffered a loss, which is obviously disappointing. I think losses are only fatal if you quit, and I haven't quit. So it's only fatal when you quit, and I haven't quit. So still got a bit of a journey to go. We've made some changes. Got a sports psychologist now. Got a conditioning coach now. I've got a new boxing coach and mentor in Paul Weir, and a nutritionist. Now, my good friend has now become my manager. Shout out Jamie Cormack, because just taking a bit of everything and helping me out do stuff.
Yeah.
You don't realise how much that puts on you when you've now got somebody to do it for you. So it's plus I'm just doing it with my friend. Like, Weir's a mentor to me, but he's also my friend and my boxing coach. Cormac, my best friend, but also my manager. So it's like, I don't know. We're just a team now, and it's been quite nice. That brings it in itself to perform,
Yeah.
So I'm sure we'll do that.
So, what do you think has been the biggest difference between this camp and last camp? I know you just discussed
New boxing coach, psychologist.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Mindsets, how you think about things, how you frame things are really important, actually. That or my first loss in my last fight, I basically talked myself into losing before I had actually got into the ring, which is mad. I discussed with my psychologist, and he just has a feeling, but it's just a feeling. It doesn't mean anything. All about using the drive and the determination to do something. Not let it work against you rather than let it work for you. And it's an interesting piece of psychology. Peak performance under pressure. and how you think about things really impacts your ability to perform.
What thoughts do you feel like you've been like in your mind, and like what mindset has helped you keep that good psychology?
I have a feeling of, I don't know, not dread, that's not the right word. Last fight that I lost, I beat myself mentally before I got in the ring. Just feel totally different, far more positive. I'm still going to perform. I think Jamie Cormack even on it earlier on. This is the best he's seen me in the few days leading up to a fight. Sorry, I forgot the question. What you were even asking there. I just started talking.
What phrase or what were you recentering yourself in that kept you?
Well, I mean, the last one, or the last fight was like, I can remember thinking, I am telling myself I am going to lose. I know I am going to lose, which is mad, because, you know, really, you talk yourself into something before it's even happened.
Yeah.
Mental side of performing is really underestimated. People underestimate how much it can actually impact you. Now, I'm feeling, the degree of pressure, of course there is. Anything that's worthwhile has a degree of pressure. You know, you have to make sure that you're aware that, the feeling, but it's just a feeling, and you believe in your own ability, believe in how good you are, and go out and perform, and be grateful for the opportunity. It's mad. I think 4 years ago I'd never walked into a boxing gym, and now I'm boxing on DAZN in Bangkok, which is quite a journey. So I've taken myself from, a fat waster, but with unfulfilled potential, who drank too much and ate too much, to it's not having normal life, shall we say. This isn't real life. This is just a mad adventure that we're all on, and it's
exciting. It is pretty mad. Yeah, a thought came to my mind when you were talking about your past. Let's say you didn't get into this scene and you stayed the same way. Right now, where do you think you would be?
Would probably be in McGettigan's or in a pub in Dubai. Question, I've never really thought about it. Yeah, but I was on the same path as I would probably,
Same place?
in the pub. Probably fatter,
Yeah,
but much fatter and much more miserable than I am at the moment. That's what life's all about: experiences and having a laugh and things, isn't it?
So, when you look back at this moment in time, a few years from now, what are you hoping this specific fight represents to you then, in the future?
That was a turning point. This is a turning point. From now on, we've got a wee springboard to on and achieve greater things. We'll look back on this conversation in a few years' time, Eli, with that was the time.
I know we kind of discussed this already, but your last fight camp, like, there's something that you learned that you wanted to change, and in this fight camp, did you set to yourself to change what you had done before, and did you stick to it?
Yeah, well, last fight camp I was busy at work. Had some personal issues with some personal relationships. Didn't perform as well. Realised that I comfort ate under stress, so I wasn't in as good shape. Weight cut was more difficult. Wasn't training as much, so I didn't really have a boxing coach. Wasn't I'm with Paul Weir now every day. Wasn't the same in the last one, so basically the last fight I was either kind of everything to the fore. I either have to change my approach or not achieve anything, and I wasn't interested in not achieving anything. So made a few changes, got a new boxing coach who we work with all the time, strength and conditioning coach, and performance psychologist. So my manager, which not many people can say. That in itself, we've just got a team now that we didn't have before.
So, what's a message that you want to give your past self? Let's say right after your last fight.
My past self, I've got many regrets in life. My past self, many regrets. But then part of me thinks, you shouldn't really regret anything. It basically formed who you are now. It's difficult for me to look back at 15, 20-year-old Michael, 25-year-old Michael even. Difficult not to regret the decisions that you made back then. Because after all, that one decision you made was what you wanted to do at that time.
Yeah. Well, I guess in respect to like or virtues like to be, right? Let me rephrase the question. Let's say there's young fighters watching. The message you would want to share to them.
Everyone, I don't think this, not just for fighters, but for everything. Everyone has to be disciplined in their approach to everything. Has to be data driven as well. If you're looking to perform as well, you need to be able to track where you were 1 year ago compared to where you are now.
100%. Yeah, I love this quote. It's rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your
Yeah, and also fall to the level that you perform at when nobody's around. So.
Well, I guess that just comes down to discipline, right?
Yeah. If you skip a run because you don't feel like it because nobody's there, how are you going to react under the lights?
I want to ask you this question out of my own personal interest. Like, set systems in place, do the work that I do, and to train the way that I do, and live life the way that I do.
Yeah.
I'm making good progress, I feel like, for my age and how long I've been working on this stuff. But I feel like very easy sometimes to miss a run because nobody's around or nobody's there to tell me that I should do it, and I give in to that. And I feel like level of discipline that I have is going to be like, I feel like in the future I'm going to laugh at myself for what I was thinking. So I guess what I'm asking is like, what would you say to me to improve my own discipline? Because I think I had a grander degree of discipline, I would be.
Are you talking about in a physical?
I think, yeah, physical and it's all a mental game. So it could be physical pursuit, could be in the hours and when you need to do work.
There's Big Senad. Hey bro, how are you? What's happening? You met Jamie? That's Paul Senad.
Oh, it's one time. I did Final Tour with the big guy.
Oh, Thor.
Yeah, that's right. Wow, that's right.
What's happening?
No, that's ridiculous.
Did you?
But the only reason he gave me a hard time is because he catch him and John just didn't stand there.
It's some.
John Mitchell.
How many kilo?
Same weight as me, like 80.
Yeah, it's the same weight as Michael.
He had a good punch this time, no?
John was very mobile and then you stood with him.
We need to wrap it up
Aye.
right now anyway.
I know, I can't even remember what you fucking asked.
I was essentially just asking you, like, you could give me advice to be more disciplined. Because I think that's...
Petty bars.
Yeah, the bars, exactly.
I don't know, you either want to achieve something or you don't. You have to commit yourself to it, don't you? You either want to achieve something or you don't. So you have to commit yourself fully to it. And if you don't commit to it, then you're going to fail. So what do you want to achieve? That's what you need to ask yourself. Set yourself a goal and do whatever you have to do to achieve it. Put yourself on a timeline. If you want to be a fucking black belt in BJJ in 10 years or whatever, then you have to go training every day. Paul Weir, he, how many years did you do? In 7 years, but he trained and competed twice a day for 7 years. You have to set yourself a goal and do what you have to do to achieve that goal. And if you miss a practice or you miss a training, then don't expect to achieve what you set out to achieve. That's the reality.
Nice. That was like the answer I was hoping for. Question.
Right.
We're going to go to the stadium now, I think, or
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Oh, gonna go to some titty bars. Yeah, pretty much it. No, I don't know.
Alright.
I'm gonna go some stuff. That's pretty much it. I've a diet since I've been here, so I'm gonna go wander around, eat some food. Food, maybe the titty bars. You're saying that's familiar with the titty bars.
What are we doing? I went into the lobby and slept on a couch. That shit was...
Nice.
That was expensive.
Thanks, bro.